Honoring fallen Northern York County Regional Police officers, the procession this morning as their bodies are taken to Lehigh Valley Hospital. Songwriter Brett James and 2 others are killed in a small plane crash in North Carolina.
New vaccine recommendations are in the works. I'm Rachel Hersheimer in Washington with the decisions impacting millions of Americans.
This is coverage you can count on. WGAL News 8 at noon starts now.
A procession this morning transported the bodies of the 3 Northern York County Regional Police officers killed this week to Lehigh Valley Hospital for autopsies. Good afternoon, I'm Susan Shapiro. Detective Sergeant Cody Becker, Detective Isaiah Emmenheiser, and Detective Mark Baker were killed Wednesday in an ambush when they tried to serve an arrest warrant on Matthew Ruth. News 8's Gabrielle Thomas has more.
A procession that was held for those 3 fallen officers started in York County and worked its way through Lancaster County on 30 this morning. It was such a powerful moment and a special way to honor them. Law enforcement honored Detective Mark Baker, Sergeant Detective Cody Becker, and Detective Isaiah Emmenheiser. During the procession, law enforcement from different departments lined Rowerstown Road and the overpass on Good Drive, paying respects to those 3 fallen heroes. Their bodies were transported to Lehigh Valley Hospital in Allentown for their autopsy that will be conducted later today. I want to give you some background. On Tuesday night, the DA says police were called to a farm on Har Road just before 11:30 for a domestic violence incident. Investigators say the suspect's 24-year-old Matthew Ruth ex-girlfriend lives with her mom there. After Ruth was spotted on a trail camera using binoculars to look into the home, the mom called 911. The photos show Ruth dressed in camouflage, and officers noticed he was carrying a rifle. Officers began to search for Ruth but couldn't find him. The next day, investigators say Detective Sergeant Becker and Detectives Baker and Emmenheiser went to the farm to search for him, and that's when Ruth shot at them. During the press conference yesterday, Attorney General Dave Sunday, who previously served as York County's district attorney, said he knew the fallen officers and he knows the sacrifices they made.
Outside each home, standing in the rain, were our fellow York Countyans with American flags, holding a vigil for these men and honoring their sacrifices. I want everyone to know how important that was to the police officers and the law enforcement community of York County.
A deputy sheriff from the York County Sheriff's Office and an officer from Northern York County Police Department were also shot. While the condition for one of them has improved, the other is still in critical but stable condition. This investigation is ongoing, and we will continue to keep you updated. We'll also continue to share how people are responding and how the community is paying their respects. Reporting here in East Hempfield Township, I'm Gabrielle Thomas, WGAL News 8.
The Northern York County Regional Police Department will be back in operation tonight. State police and nearby departments have been covering for the department in the aftermath of the deadly shooting. Police will begin patrolling at 7 o'clock tonight. Community members are remembering the fallen officers. St. Paul Lutheran Church in Spring Grove, which is about 2 miles from the shooting scene, held a vigil last night. At least 150 people, including some who knew the officers and their families, came to pay their respects.
We'll no longer have them. The community will no longer have them. We've lost some very, very nice men.
And so many lives will just be touched by this loss and this senseless act that we really just can't understand.
Such a sad and somber time. I feel for the families, even for the parents of the boy that, did the shooting, and it just brings us all together just to remember them and not forget them.
And flags are flying at half-staff in Spring Grove and across the state. A memorial is outside the Northern York County Regional Police Department. And community members also gathered at a candlelight vigil at the Northern York County Regional Police substation in Heidelberg Township. Deborah Lee was at last night's vigil and says she knows the grief all too well. Live's son-in-law, Officer David Tome, was killed in 2008 in the line of duty. Cody Becker, one of the officers who was killed, meant a lot to Live and her family because she stepped into David Tome's spot. He stepped into his spot in 2008.
Cody Becker came along and he took the place of David's place. So we got a special connection with Cody. It's special when you know, and this is a great community. It's not that big and that, but when you see all the people here that are concerned and just caring.
And many community members around York County are using blue outdoor lighting as a way to honor the law enforcement officers killed and wounded in Wednesday's shooting. Harrisburg Diocese Bishop Timothy Sr. held a vigil for the fallen officers at Holy Infant Catholic Church in Manchester, York County.
It's hard to find words when something so horrific happens. The gun violence, we can become numb to gun violence. And it seems to be one thing after another. Here we have men from our own community who are putting their lives on the line every day for us, to keep us safe, to be just shot down and their lives cut short so suddenly. I can't imagine what their families and loved ones are going through. It's traumatizing for the whole community. Of course, we turn to God in prayer. What else are we going to do? We find hope there.
Another vigil will be held tonight for the fallen officers at Little Creek Community Park in Spring Grove. A wreath-laying ceremony will take place from 5 until 8. And stay with WGAL on air and online. And if you can scan the QR code that you see on the screen, it will take you to the main article on the deadly ambush with the latest updates. And you can also find that on our homepage at WGAL.com. Grammy-winning songwriter Brett James has died in a small-engine plane crash. The 57-year-old is known for penning hits including Carrie Underwood's Jesus, Take the Wheel. According to data from FlightAware and a statement from the FAA, a plane registered under James's name reportedly crashed into a field yesterday afternoon in Franklin, North Carolina. The North Carolina State Highway Patrol confirmed James and 2 others on board died in the crash. The National Transportation Safety Board is investigating. New vaccine recommendations are in the works. CDC Advisory Committee is meeting for its second day to decide who should get certain shots and when. News 8's Rachel Hersheimer has more from our Washington bureau.
The committee that's been handpicked by Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. consists of several anti-vaccine voices. They're making recommendations to the CDC director on how already approved vaccines should be used. Yesterday, the Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices recommended the vaccine known as MMRV should not be given to children before age 4 and that kids in this age group get separate vaccines, one against MMR, varicella, or chickenpox. The committee put off an expected vote on hepatitis B shots given to infants the day they're born. The panel's also expected to make recommendations for COVID-19 vaccines. Some health experts are concerned what this means for children.
To me, the saddest thing is to see a child or an adult die of a vaccine preventable illness that was not vaccinated. Really, the first word we're going to get from this brand new composition of a very, very important committee. The rest of the world follows what we do in the U.S. We are the leaders in this area.
The committee chair argues that the panel is meant to remove any unnecessary risks when it comes to vaccines. However, some health experts worry that this is actually creating mistrust with the American people. In Washington, I'm Rachel Hersheimer.
It is Friday, and it's a nice-looking day. A little warm out there, wouldn't you say, Mike Susko?
Yeah, I would say that, Susan. It definitely feels more summer-like out there than what we would typically see as we're getting ready to turn the calendar to the fall here in a few days. And that will continue as we go through the afternoon, but then more seasonable weather for the weekend with highs going back to the 70s. And then next week, we're back to the 80s for the start of fall, which is officially on Monday. You're looking outside Hershey right now here. We have a blue sky outside. It is currently 80 degrees in Hershey as we are in the noontime hour. A little bit of a breeze with those winds around 12 miles per hour. Current temperatures, we're in the low 80s for everyone. 80 in Lancaster and Carlisle, 82 for Gettysburg and Lebanon, and Lewistown, Chambersburg, York, all at 81. Storm Team Live Radar Network, it is showing high pressure still in control, but there is a boundary to the north that will try to push through later on this afternoon and evening. It may spark a stray shower for our southern communities right around sunset later tonight, although I think that's extremely limited in nature here. I think vast majority of you will be dry throughout the evening. You'll have a nice Friday evening tonight, Susan, with temperatures in the 70s as we get ready to go into the weekend.